Just about 20 minutes after the hour of 7 o'clock, welcome back to the Now Morning Show. Now, we are just 4 days away from Christmas. And if you're still looking for those last-minute gift ideas, then FashionTT has an amazing deal for you, because this morning we're going to be talking to one of their designers, Miss Nisha Douglin from Metah Designs. Nisha, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm good.
I love that I'm seeing accessories here. But before we get into the accessories, I want to know a bit about you. Tell me how you got started in the industry and why accessories as opposed to, let's say, design or fashion or something like that.
So I usually tell people this started really on a whim. This was not my goal. This was nothing that I ever thought I'd be doing.
Yeah.
But it literally just kind of dropped into me, and I started with beading.
Right.
And kind of worked my way up. I knew that I wanted to end up working with metal. I just didn't know how. So over the years, I've just been kind of honing the craft.
Nice. So Metah, is that how you got the name Metah Designs?
No.
Tell me how you got the name.
Metah is actually, META is a form of metamorphosis. Yes. And the whole idea behind my brand is that I want women to feel empowered when they wear my jewelry. Not just like, not in a superficial way. I really want women to feel and connect to their value and their beauty as a person. So that's where the name came from.
Yeah. So if I, for example, purchase one of the earrings, is it that I'm supposed to feel a different way? Like, what sort of feeling is it supposed to evoke?
Like, I want women to connect with the beauty. I want them to connect. You know, I think a lot of times women, we have a lot of issues, right? Like self-esteem issues. And so for me, I came from that, having a lot of those issues. And so I want women to know you are beautiful. Yes. Like, regardless of what people say or what people think, we all have value as people. And so I don't know, like, how, like, it feels like magic, right? Like, how would that happen?
Yes.
But a lot of the times I've gotten comments that this is my favorite piece. So I feel like that is part
what
of
it means to get that transformation. Now, tell us about what you're presenting. This is your Christmas line, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Tell us about these are earrings and necklaces.
Yeah, so
nice.
I work with silver, and I've incorporated some gold in it. So all of the gold details is real gold, but it's in gold foil form. And so it's a cheaper way for me to get gold, because gold is super expensive.
Of course it is.
So it's a cheaper way to get gold into the pieces and add some little pizzazz. So a lot of it is abstract, because I used some new techniques that I'm learning. So it is reticulation and kyombu, and I like organic, I like abstract, and so I just kind of let the silver do what it wanted, and then figured out how I wanted to finish each piece.
Was there a reason for sticking with the silver as opposed to like a gold line or even rose gold or any other combination?
Or just because gold is really expensive.
That was the number one factor for you.
Like, gold is really, really expensive. Silver is more manageable, and a lot of these pieces of silver are pieces of scrap that I had left over.
Right.
And so I just put them together and let them kind of melt with each other.
Yeah. So I think we lost you there for a minute, but I'm looking at this one, which I think is really, really beautiful. And I'm seeing the gold foil that you're actually talking about here. And I like the fact that you mentioned that about the transformation, because you're right. There are a lot of women who are suffering with that self-esteem issue. They're suffering with exactly how it is they look. And if I can wear this piece of jewelry and that can transform my life, I think that is going to be something amazing. What I'm also wondering as well is, this is, do we consider this sterling silver?
Yes, it's sterling silver.
Sterling silver. Yeah. So it's not going to turn, because one of the reasons I don't wear silver sometimes is because it turns, or sometimes it gives me a little bit of an infection. So that this is not going to do that.
So sterling silver has copper in it, right? So if that may be why you have that reaction. What you might need to do is wear fine silver, which is the purest form of silver. So that's a little tip for you there.
Nice.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Now, how much would this set someone back if it is we want to do this, let's say, for a stocking stuffer or even for like a gift exchange we're having at work or any other event?
So the pieces range from 200 up to 755 or 855.
I think you can take the $7.55 for Christmas.
Yeah, well, we'll see. But so that's the range. I try to have, because of the gold, because gold, again, expensive. So depending on the amount of gold that I would have used in each piece, it would vary. So I have rings, I have earrings, some 200 up to 755.
Now, Nisha, one of the things you kept mentioning is the fact that gold is so expensive. And so I'm wondering, what are some of the other challenges that you would face while designing your jewelry?
Really just that, like, I feel like a lot of times because of the price of things, because I have to bring everything in. And so that kind of sometimes makes me kind of feel like I'm stuck in a box. But, 2023 is a new year, so I'm hoping that things will be different as I plan differently.
Yes.
So, yeah, that really is the main challenge.
Okay. And this is silver. Is there some sort of metal as well that you work with, or just silver only?
So I do brass jewelry and I do
Right.
copper jewelry. So I have the range of the silver and brass. So the brass would be on the cheaper end of stuff, and the copper, usually between depending on the size of it and what I had to do to it, between 200 to 400. And I'm usually, all of my pieces would be from
Nice. So if you had to design this earring, because I remember you said you like to do abstract, you do work with silver, but you also put in the gold foil. How long will it take you to create something like this? Because I really, really do love this. I think it's so
love that.
interesting. Yeah.
I love that.
This
that
is
piece.
so nice. So how long is it going to take you to create something like this?
So it took me, I think this took about 2.5 hours to do.
Okay.
So it really is just dependent on what piece I'm working on at the time. Some pieces take me, on average, I think 3 hours is what I work with for most pieces if I have to solder
Yes.
and do all the different processes. But if it's just like these rings, really, really
Simple.
like 10 minutes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because there's no heat involved. It's
Yes.
just to cut and shape and then polish. So it's
Okay.
really a quick process.
Nisha, I think your jewelry is really, really amazing. And so for our viewers looking on, how can they get in contact with you?
So I'm on Instagram at MetahTT or at the shop. I have all the jewelry at Mailing Shop on 6 Carlo Street. And you could always message me. I'm not sure.
It's fine. I guess they can get you on social media. Because I know how giving out that personal number is, so don't even feel pressured.
It is my business number, but
Yeah.
it's on my page.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, sure. No problem. We'll accept that for now. Nisha, a pleasure. Your jewelry, and like I said, it's really, really amazing. And I hope you have an amazing Christmas season and all the best for the new year.
Thank you. Same to you.
And that was Nisha Duglin, of course, a designer from Metah Designs, just showcasing her Christmas collection right here on the Now Morning Show. We're going to take a break and be right back because we have more fashion discussion coming up. Stay with us.